get in serious relationship with white women, have kids, because you know when they have kids, the kids are usually colored. They lose the blue eye trait, the blonde hair trait, they lose it. Let's just pass it down in our families for our men and our women to marry outside their race, to marry white people with blonde hair to get rid of those traits. That could easily work. That could work. That could work. That could work. But they're against interracial relationships because they're stupid. Because if you're pro-black and anti-white, you should have no problem with interracial relationships. And I'm sorry to say that. I don't mean to offend anybody, but I've always thought it. And I've always knew it. It's like, how can a pro-black person be against interracial relationships when they don't, if they are anti-white? Because let's say you have a black person, white person in a relationship and they're getting married. The person who should be the most upset, if racist of any race, is the white person. Because a white person usually has those rare, what's it called? Recessive traits and shit, like the blonde hair, blue, green eyes, or whatever. And now, so when the baby's born, the baby's going to look a little more black than it's going to look white. Because first of all, it's hard to look white when you're part black. It's hard. Like, you can tell when a black girl's mixed. You can tell, but no one ever looks at her as like a white girl with black features. No, she's a black girl with white features, if anything. Of course, you know, white is kind of like, so to say, pure. You know, I guess this is why they had the one drop rule. I don't believe in the one drop rule, but I kind of understand what they're saying by the one drop rule. I don't agree with it, once again, but I kind of understand what they're saying, because being white, being white is kind of a pure thing. Not saying it's better, but being white is kind of pure, you know what I mean? If you change it even a little bit, you're automatically not that. It's like a lot of Hispanics. It's even hard to tell why a lot of Latinos, Hispanics, whatever you want to call them, don't look white, but at the same time they look so white, but you just know they're not white. It could just be a little bit in them that's not white, and they're just not white anymore. But with black people, sure, you can not be black, but you're not white. So basically, when you mix black and white together, that baby, if anything, if had to pick, it's black, if anything.